Hi everyone. It's Joe. Welcome back to another ramble. Okay, we're gonna do things a little different today because there's something I need to address. Okay. It's 9:44 p.m. EST on Sunday, April 12th. Alrighty. This is technically, I think, like the third upload of today. Because at like 9 something this morning or 8 something, I don't remember, I was like, I had woken up, I was exhausted, my brain was all over the place, I was on edge. I made a ramble discussing a comment that was posted on the ramble from the 10th, or for the 10th. I think it was posted like a little after midnight on the 11th, but it was for the 10th. I received a comment this morning, and I already talked about it. Right, I guess I didn't say this. I talked about it this morning, but I don't remember what was said, and I was all over the place. Now that I have, had a day to sit on things and discuss things, I received, okay, hold on, I received a comment that says, "I know where you are, Joe. I found you. I know where you are," and like a smiling emoji. And it says, "I can't wait to see you. It's been so long," with 3 smiley faces, like colon parentheses. From somebody named Ryan. Assuming that's their actual name. Who knows? So they seem to know who I am. I don't know who they are. I don't mean that in like a disrespectful way. If it is somebody I legitimately know, they have truthfully just slipped my mind. All of this is to say, I received this comment, and it says, "I know where you are. I can't wait to see you. It's been so long." I read this comment, and it sounds like somebody is going to show up here and do something. I don't know if I am reading that correctly. I don't know if I'm interpreting this properly. This could just be a bot. I don't think it's a bot though. It could be someone just stumbled across my videos and wanted to just try and spook me a bit. If that was your goal, mission accomplished. This could, nothing can come of this. This could be legitimate, and somebody could show up here and could be intent on doing something. If this is legitimately somebody I know, and I am interpreting this very wrong, I'm very sorry. But receiving a comment like this, I am choosing to take it very seriously, just because I don't know what people, I do know what people are capable of. You see crazy people online and in person all the time. And I'm not saying this person is crazy because I don't know who it is. Maybe I should know, but I don't. I will say I inspected their channel and they have 3 Persona songs in a playlist, so I'll give them that. I like their music taste for those 3 songs. But based purely on the name on the channel, I don't know who this is. If this is someone who legitimately knows me, I ask that you reach out to me some other way and not just say you can't wait to see me, because legitimately it sounds low-key disturbing. I am not trying to be rude or disrespectful. I am just taking this as seriously as I can because I don't know who you are. I don't know what your intentions are, and I want it to be known that if you mean bad intentions, do not show up here. Anybody. I'm choosing to assume you are a member of my tiny little community here. If you are, don't. If you are just some random who is convinced that you know me, do not show up here. If you are someone I legitimately know or should know for some reason or another, reach out to me through other means of communication or post in the YouTube comment with like actual legitimate like checkable information here. Not that I'm asking you to dox yourself on YouTube like publicly, but you can't. And like maybe I'm overanalyzing or overreacting and everything's fine, but I am choosing to take this very seriously. And everybody I have told about this, I am encouraging them to take this very seriously in case something happens to me and somebody who means me harm or ill will shows up. For all we know, this could just be someone like trolling, and whenever we hear from them again after today. But it could also be someone who means me like serious harm. So if, and I hate to even assume this, if this is someone who means me legitimate harm, if something suddenly happens to me, I'm just putting this all out here now. Because just the way this is phrased, it is unnerved me. If this is someone I know using like a different name, like I don't think it is, but hypothetically, if it was my bestie and she was using this random account she got a hold of, like I said, I don't think it is, but hypothetical speaking, if it was somebody I know using a different name and they just for some reason needed to reach me using this, fair. However, I would expect you to make that be known somehow, because right now I am a little unnerved and it's very uncomfortable, and you have like enhanced my paranoia. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm overreacting. I don't know if anything will come of this. I pray if anything does come of this, it is nothing bad. Of course, if it is somebody who means me harm, I doubt me saying that will stop much of anything. I don't know. Just, that is here. I'm getting all of that out. I ask that if the person who left that comment sees this, I responded to them asking who it is. I asked that you at least give me that, because you act as if I should know you, and I don't know. At least at a glance, I don't know who you are, and I am a little uneasy about the whole thing. Like I said, though, if you're someone I actually know, I feel kind of bad right now. But I need to take this with full seriousness until I know the reality of the situation, because if I don't take it with full seriousness, bad things could happen to me. I'm not so naive to think that everybody on the internet is kind and friendly. In fact, I've grown to assume that most of them have ulterior motives and intend to do bad things to me. Anyway, now that we've spent almost 10 minutes on this, I'm going to do a brief ramble over the events of today. I don't know, this was mostly just to get all of this out, and if something were to happen to me, like if this person means me harm, I want it to be known that people know. I'm not, like, if this is someone, like, legitimate who, like, is a friend of mine or something, I don't mean to, cause problems. I don't recognize the name. I don't know who this is, and I'm taking this with the full seriousness that it warrants, because people, you can't trust them. I know I'm pretty open with most of the information I give here and I give about myself, because I just feel comfortable I feel comfortable just sharing things about myself, because I want people to feel comfortable here, and that's just how I view social interactions. Share, I give info, that way people try to feel comfortable around me. I don't want them to think that I'm like a, how do I put this, like, I like, not that I like to share the info, but like, I try to give as much as I can to try to make them feel like I'm willing to be open with them, so they'll be open with me. Anyway, so yeah, I woke up today at like 9 something. I went to bed super late too. I woke up at 9 something. Responded, or I guess left a reply asking for who this is. Made a quick panic-filled, not enough panic, but it was a quick ramble that was fueled by adrenaline and concern and unease. After that, I went back to sleep many, many, many times. I had many dreams. I had many dreams within dreams. I was not out of bed until about 2 p.m. And good God, I felt very exhausted. So after I finally did get up, I watched some YouTube, and then I was working on, I watched YouTube for a hot minute. I was going to take a shower, but I ended up losing my chance because my suite mate was in the bathroom whenever I tried to go. So eventually I ended up working on stuff for my Earth History class, and then sorry, I've got this whole thing's got me frazzled. So I was working on the thing for my Earth History class, and then I was applying for an internship somewhere. After I got that cleared up, I put dinner in the microwave, and I was working on the second half of my science work. I had a chicken pot pie that was very good, and then I finished up the science assignment, and after that I did about 30 minutes of fitness boxing, and I checked in Animal Crossing. Afterwards I hopped in the shower, and I've just been kind of watching YouTube for, I don't know, I'll say about an hour, just trying to relax, take my mind off things, talking to my friends about this whole situation. So yeah, not a whole lot has happened today aside from this comment that there is a very high chance I am overreacting, I am overanalyzing, but I am taking this full seriousness because it is worded to my brain like somebody is going to come here to come and see me, and I don't know who they are, at least not not at a glance. If it's somebody that I should know, they need to give me more info. I don't know. I was gonna be funny and say, if you want to do a fan meetup, you gotta let me know. But I don't even want to joke about it. It's just, I want to be open with this. This whole thing is just worded very oddly. I am uneasy about this whole thing. I am just putting all of this out here. If you are someone who means me harm, I ask that you don't. But people are aware that this is going on. If this is someone who legitimately does not mean me harm, and it's somebody that I should know and is friendly with me and whatever, I ask that they reach out to me in some other way or provide me with more info. I just, because if it's someone I actually know, like, I don't want to upset them by acting like, oh, I don't know you, I think you're meaning me harm, whatever. But like, I gotta play precautious. I gotta be safe, at least the best I can be. So yeah, I think I am going to wrap it up here because, quite frankly, I don't like talking about this subject. This whole thing has made me uneasy and uncomfortable, and just talking about it like this makes it even worse because I hate discussing like super serious topics about not about myself, but like just sometimes like topics like this. It just makes me uneasy. I'm so used to like just trying to have like a fun time and stuff, that when I get more serious, when I'm not like prepped for it, I don't know, sometimes it just throws me out of whack. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up here. So if you liked what you're listening to, hit like, leave feedback in the comments below. I ask that if this person is genuine and means no harm, that they reach out to me in some other way to elaborate on who they are. If they mean me harm, I ask that you don't show up here or anywhere associated with me. But people who mean harm will do what they do. I'm sure. So I guess I'm just gonna hope nothing comes of this. As always, don't forget, to all of you, your support means the world to me. I love you all. Most importantly, I miss my bestie more than anyone else in the entire world, and I can't wait until I get to hang out with her again. Hopefully, because I don't, hopefully I'd get to do that because some rando, wouldn't show up here and try to harm me. Here's hoping. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow within the ramble. I should be. If I end up disappearing, I'm not saying there's your first suspect, but, like I said, I'm not trying to cause trouble for anyone or make anybody else uneasy. I'm just addressing this with the seriousness I've decided to give it because it is very odd. People I have spoken with find it to be very odd, and I'm just trying to be precautious. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with a less intense ramble. Until then, bye.